Hey, my name is Stefan Job, and today I'm going to show you how to do Windows Deployment Services. Now that is a role you're going to have to install, so you have to go into Server Manager and go to Roles, scroll down to Roles and add role. Click Next and you select Windows Deployment Services. Click Next again and you click Next again. And you have to install a transport server one time, so you click next and you install. Now after the installation is complete, you close it, and now you're gonna have to configure the Windows Deployment Services you just installed. To do that, you go to Server Manager, Roles, and expand Windows Deployment Services, and click Servers, and you right click and click Configure Server. Then you go to Next and you install. But first you're gonna have to create another hard drive, because they recommend that you use a next system volume, because this can be big. The files, the installed images and the boot images can be big. So you're gonna cancel the setup and shut down the server, and you're gonna add another hard drive. To add another hard drive, you go to Settings, Storage, you click Add Hard Disk, create a new hard disk, VDI box, VDI box image, dynamically allocate so it can grow as you go along, and then you change, you're going to put it as 100 gigabytes instead of 25. And we're going to create it. Here you see our new hard drive. So now you're going to close and start back up our server. When our server is start back up, we go to back to Server Manager. We go to Storage to configure the new hard drive, and here you see the new hard drive. We're gonna initialize it. Click OK, and now you're gonna right click to look and create a new simple volume. Click Next, and we're gonna assign it to drive E as drive E. Click Next. I'm gonna rename it, rename the label to deploy. I'm gonna use deploy, and you're gonna perform a quick format, and click Next and finish. Now here you see it formatting. After it is format, you need to link it to the first disk. Gonna convert to dynamic disk and select 0, and now we're gonna click convert in order for it to convert. Click yes. Now we see it convert. So now we can continue our setup for Windows Deployment Services. Right click, we go to Configure Server, click Next, and we're going to change, instead of C we're going to put E. That is where our new hard drive is, capital E, and we're going to click Next, and we're going to select these two options to configure DHCP, Click next, and we're going to respond to all known and unknown client computers. And you're going to click finish and continue. After the configuration is finished, you click finish, and now here is where we're going to add our install image and our boot image. First we're going to add the install image. You're going to right click, add install image. You're going to create a new group. First you're going to cancel it because we have to put in the Windows 7 CD to storage. I'm going to eject this and select the Windows 7 CD, which I already have there. Click OK, and you're going to go back to the server. Here you see the CD as it is there. So now we're going to go back and install the boot image, add the install image, click next, browse, go to my computer and the CD drive, and we're going to find the install image in sources, and you're going to click next and add the 86X Windows 7 and click next, and here we see the install images added. This will take a while, so I'll have to pause the video and come back to you. After install image is finished, we're gonna add, we see it online here. Now we're gonna add the boot image. You can find the boot image in the same place, boot, and go click next, and this one is gonna add fast because it is much smaller than the install image. We're going to click finish, and we're going to check the DHCP. Make sure everything is correct. Now we go back to properties here and check everything. Make sure everything is still the same. Everything looks alright. Check the network settings. We're gonna click OK because everything's look alright. And that's how you set up Windows deployment services. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you learned something.